This is your one and only Firespark81 with your daily dose of video goodness. We are back playing some more Starbound, and today I am going to show you guys how to beat the final boss. That's right, it's finally time. But I have some bad news. I couldn't find a way to cheat it like I did the other bosses. They actually did really good and thought this one pretty well through. However, I can still guide you through it, and I have some tricks that should help you out a little bit and make it a lot easier for you. First of all, don't go into this fight under geared. Right now, I'm using the perfect armor, and later on I'll make a guide that'll show you the easy way to get it. It's actually not too hard to get a hold of, but the top tier armor for whatever your race is should work just as well. You can see I got pretty decent damage, pretty decent health and energy, and a little bit of defense here. This isn't the highest armor in defense, it's actually higher in attack damage. I also have my EPP modded out with the damage 3. I advise that as well, or something that's going to boost your health. Basically, be prepared for this. Don't go into it under geared at all. Next up, what we're going to be using, we're going to be making use of the grappling hook as usual, but we're not going to be cheating with it like we did before. It's just going to help us make the fight a little bit easier. One-handed grenade launcher, because I love my grenade launchers. This one's a level 8 that I bought from my ship. I'm going to use the level 8 for this one, even though I have level 10s, because I want to show you guys it can be done with the level 8s. Also, I'm going to use this staff basically because it has an ability to boost my attack damage. Its secondary ability allows that to happen. You can see it jumps up to 778. This is a normal ability that you can actually get on regular two-handed staffs. So if you have this, this will help as well. And of course, we're going to be making use of bandages because bandages are awesome. I also have a level 8 assault rifle. I suggest getting something that does quick damage because there's basically 2 bosses you have to fight here, and you want to dispatch the first boss as quickly as possible. So what we're going to do in order to get rid of the first boss is as soon as she hits her cooldown and starts taking damage, we're going to proc the staff, switch to the assault rifle, and just light her up, and we should be able to kill her quickly. One more thing I suggest is getting the ultimate juice, and I'll put the recipe for these on the screen. So get your gardening going, be prepared. All the stuff that you need to get this can be found just going throughout planets. Villagers will also give you seeds as well, so you can get your level 8 villagers going on your ship and have them going. And you will get all the seeds that you need to complete this recipe. This is going to give us a big boost in health and damage as well. Alright, so I think that covers setting up for this fight. Let's get to the fight. Okay, so we're here on the planet. What we're going to do is we're going to start mining down. We're going to constantly be attacked. So what I find it helpful to do is have blocks somewhere up here on your hotbar. So what you can do is mine and then block in around you just to keep yourself safe. And I'm sorry it's going to be a little dark because we don't have our light EPP on. We're using the damage one. So and then I'm just going to switch over here. Do the same thing, and this is what you're going to want to do all the way down. It's also helpful to hit the control key and move your camera down a good bit because this leads into a really far drop. Oh, that almost reminds me, for your tech you want double jump or the multi jump, and you need your spike ball. So make sure you have those 2 things for your tech as well. The multi-jump's going to keep us from taking crap loads of damage when it comes to this fall. So, and then we'll just do the same thing here. And there are some guys that will make it through, but doing this wall method will protect you from most things. And then if you want to be quick, you can just kind of fall down sometimes and then quickly switch and then re-block yourself in. But stuff continuously spawns, so you got to be careful. Okay, so eventually you're going to get down pretty far and you won't be able to see anything else, and you may start to see little brain matter pieces like that. That is when you know that you're close to the drop. So as you can see now, if I knock this out, there's nothing below us, and it should, yeah. So this should be the drop. See the brain matter pieces there? This is what you want to look out for, and the reason you want to hit control and pull your camera down a little bit so you can see it before you get to it. All right, so what we're going to do here is knock this out beside of us. Then we're going to grapple, and we're going to lower ourselves down, and then let go of the grapple, wait, and then hit jump a couple times. And you should land just fine without taking any damage. Now you're just going to run to the right, and then you'll start to see this brain background here. And then you'll run into your first door. So here's our door. We're going to go through our door. And then when you go into this second door, you go into the main boss area. Now, let's get our camera back, and this will initiate this fight here. And this is when we got to use the staff. Well, you don't have to use the staff. I just like to use it because it's a lot easier. Now she's going to do the ball, and you just keep moving away from her when she does the ball. There you go, quick and easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat my food, switch to the grappling hook, ball to the side, and get up to the top as quickly as I can. So when you get to the top, you want to go out of your ball form and immediately grapple. Now, as long as you're above this guy, you can't get hit by any of his abilities. So what you want to do is you want to hang out here, and also as soon as you shoot, the grenade will go off. Just use your grapple and your arrow keys to maneuver around. The downside is you cannot heal unless you get it down on the ground. So try not to take much damage from these guys and just maneuver around the best you can. If you look, when they're in a group, you can just get right up on them and shoot, and it will immediately explode and kill them. You do gotta watch out for these guys, but you have such high increased damage that you should just tear right through everything pretty easily. Also, watch your energy, because low energy levels can be the death of you. Let that regen. Don't get in a hurry. So see, I'm low, so I'm gonna let it regen, and then I'm gonna kill this guy. Because if you get it low, you can end up getting swarmed by those little punks. And the good thing about doing this way is that every time you kill one of the ads, you're also damaging the main boss. And there you go, that's it. And then it'll go into a cutscene and yada yada yada. We're gonna back out of it. And that is how you beat the boss. I'm gonna keep trying to find a way to make it easier. That is a lot of preparation that you need to make it as easy as that fight was just now. If you go into it with anything less, it's going to be a lot more difficult. That's a tough fight. I'm not going to lie. It's tough. I will try to find a way to find creative use of game mechanics, and like we did with the doors. However, the downside to this one right now is like you can't do the door because you have to get to a certain spot on the inside to activate that fight and get it started. So I've tried to jam the doors and everything else, and I just couldn't figure out a way to do it. So for now, this guide's going to have to do. If I'm able to figure out an easier way to do it, I will post another guide. All right, I hope this guide was helpful to you guys and gals. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if it was helpful. If you're shy and you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.